Hey there, my name is Curt Mega, and welcome to my Patreon page. 2 things you should know about me. 1, I really like making things. 2, I really love coffee. And my favorite thing is when making things and coffee go together. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably already have some idea of who I am, but just in case you don't, let me give you the quick elevator pitch so you can know exactly why you should support me on Patreon. And if you already know who I am, that's cool. Join me on this trip through memory lane. I am an actor, writer, director, creator, singer, and coach/acting teacher, living and based in Los Angeles, and you might know me from a little show called Glee. With an uptown girl. Or you might have seen me on shows like NCIS LA.
I know who killed him.
Who's that?
Criminal Minds.
You can just blow me off?
Who is that?
Oh, Steven, it's not like that.
Switched at birth.
All right, tell the truth, man. Were you really surprised?
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
A Jewish American princess.
Rap battle.
Game Shakers.
This blonde kid seems pretty good.
Nah, Trip will be fine. Take your hand off my shoulder, Dave.
Yep.
Code Black.
What are you talking about? She's gonna be my wife.
The clip of you guys interrupting my show is blowing up. It's going crazy viral. Even the snobby sci-fi geeks are reposting it.
Or you might know me from some of the independent projects I've collaborated on. Spies Are Forever with the Tin Can Brothers. Shitty Broadway with my friends Mary-Kate Wiles, Corey Lubowich, and Sinead Prasad. Edgar Allan Poe's murder mystery dinner party with Shipwrecked Comedy.
Fair and debonair, that now so lowly lies.
My own series, Buffering.
We're more than people who just pretend to do amazing things. It's time for us to assemble.
Brian Remus, Science Genius. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff on the internet. Flat Earth, Hollow Earth models. They're really getting a lot of traction. Or you might know me from my podcast, Story Matters, where each week we talk about storytelling and how it impacts our lives and transforms the world. The point is, I do a lot of stuff, and I try to stay as creative as possible. I'm also an acting coach and a teacher, and over the last 5 years, I've helped spearhead a young filmmakers program in Los Angeles, where I've written and directed over 75 short films. Not to mention a slew of my own creative projects, which includes short films and a feature film that I created with my friends.
Shh. Can you keep it down, please?
Yeah, we're trying to make out, and it's super distracting.
Guys, I love making things. So why should you support me on Patreon? Your support goes directly to my ongoing pursuit of creativity and excellence in storytelling. All the funds from Patreon go directly towards producing and creating ongoing and new projects. Whether it's equipment costs, location rentals, hosting fees, hiring new talent, all the things that add up oh so quickly. And I have perks. That's right, I have perks. Some of my perks include access to drafts of scripts I'm writing, first looks at new projects I'm creating, weekly shoutouts on the podcast, access to my private Story Matters Slack group, which is full of some really cool people from all over the world, and coaching and consulting for your creative projects and ideas. But don't take my word for it. Here's a few testimonials showering me with praise. Well, I barely know the man, but yes, from what I've heard, he has a wide range of talents, and if it were me, well, I know I'd support him.
Kubrick, Fellini, Scorsese. These are a few of the filmmakers that come to mind when I think of Mr. Omega.
Yeah, I think he's pretty great. He's the guy that I would want to make all the movies about me. Forget Chris Nolan, forget Zack Snyder, Tim Burton, who? It's all about the Mega Man.
And if that didn't sell you, here's my cat Linus to convince you why you should support me on Patreon. Tell him. Okay, never mind. It goes without saying, but I am so very grateful for every single cent anybody is willing to give me, and I always make sure I put it directly towards continuing the pursuit of excellence in storytelling to create stories that make people laugh, that make people feel. I firmly believe in the power of storytelling, and I plan on dedicating the rest of my life to the pursuit of storytelling in a meaningful and profound way. I'm so grateful for any support you're willing to show, even if it's just clicking on a link and sharing a video. If you'd like to support me here on Patreon, I'd be so very grateful. Also, I should mention the very best part of getting to work from home on your own creative projects, you don't have to wear any pants.